I'd like to welcome everyone to video 1 of the Wizard's Bribber. It's going to cover Magic Missile. Magic Missile is the most basic of your signature spells. It fires out a piddly little missile that is entirely unimpressive. It's a basic ranged attack that you could use with pretty much any build. For Magic Missile though, I'm actually going to be always using a Mirrorball with it, because Magic Missile, I can't think of any time you would ever actually want to use it unless you're using a Mirrorball. Mirrorball is so powerful for this ability that I think any other signature spell would be better than Magic Missile unless you have a Mirrorball. Mirrorballs are fairly easy to get. You just go to Kadala, bid on the orbs. Mirrorball takes and gives you 3 missiles instead of 1, and is essentially tripling the damage of a signature spell and bringing it up to the strength of your spenders. Well, I should say up to the strength of a lot of spenders. The first rune is Charged Blast, which increases the damage from 230 to 325. It keeps it arcane, and it makes the magic missiles bigger. The second rune is Glacial Spike, and it changes them to ice. Enemies hit by these magic missiles are frozen for 1 second, but they can't be frozen more than once for every 5 seconds. Split by default is 3 missiles, but with a Mirrorball makes it 5. This is probably the weakest of all of the runes, because it only adds 2 tiny missiles on instead of making it 9 missiles. And really, I think it should be 9 missiles. I mean, that would just be awesome to just spray just 9 missiles out. Seeker increases the damage a little bit, and it seeks targets out. Generally speaking, for arcane magic missiles, Charge Blast is better, but as you can see, I can just fire in any direction and it will go towards the nearest monster. And that's all 3 of them do that, it makes it hard to actually see all 3 of your missiles. The last missile, I can't switch one of the zombies here. The last missile is, ooh, he did a backflip. The last missile is Conflagrate, which is your fire magic missile. Conflagrate plus the Firebird set is a really powerful combination, and it is free, very, very, very high damage for free. Magic Missile in 1.0 was pretty much never used. It was only really used in leveling, and in 2.0, Conflagrate became a star ability because it would just burn everything. Conflagrate has since been nerfed, but it's still solid because the Firebird set exists and Conflagrate is fire. One thing I will note about Magic Missile, on a very technical side of things, is it procs at a 1-to-1 ratio, regardless of the missiles you're using. Proccing in this game is a hidden stat that all abilities have, all attacking abilities have. And it has to deal with when you hit with an ability, the ability has a chance to trigger things like, it's hard to just fight these guys with only Magic Missile and not use anything else. Abilities have a chance to proc things like Arcane Power on crit. And the chance of those abilities proccing is not 1-to-1 per attack. The chance of, say, Meteor proccing it, the initial hit, it's a lower than 1-to-1 proc. And then the little dot has an exceedingly low proc rate. Magic Missile, though, is a 1-to-1 proc rate, meaning every single crit with a Magic Missile gives you Arcane Power back with Arcane Power on crit. And this goes for anything else that is based around proc rates. So Magic Missile, it does serve an important role in triggering APOC and things like that. Now this does change based on other missiles. I think specifically Conflagrate and Split have lower proc rates. Splits is basically 33% per missile, Conflagrate, I actually don't know exactly what it is, and it could still be 1-to-1, but given that it pierces, I doubt that. So Magic Missile, it is a basic, standard, easy spell to understand. It's important in the Wizard's toolkit for its proc rates, and when you get a Mirrorball, it can become your main damage dealer, especially with Charged Blast, Glacial Spike, and Conflagrate. So, next video, we're going to look at Shock Pulse. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you then.